Narrative about HAT's first webinar entitled A Glimpse on the Future of Hospitality and Tourism Industry After Pandemic. Hospitality industry during pandemic. Prof. Josephine Leonardo said that the hospitality and tourism industry are gratefully affected in the pandemic, and most of the hotels and resorts are closed because of the profit will decrease. All staff, including frontliners, bellman, waiter, chef, drivers, wearing a face mask. More restrictions were implemented should follow by all owners of the hotels and establishment. COVID-19 outbreak has presented unprecedented circumstance before the fragile tourism and hospitality industry. The highly infectious novel coronavirus continues the thwart the sector raises serious questions about the presence and future survival of the sector. The research addresses two important concerns. First, pertains to the major challenge the hospitality and tourism industry face amid current condition, and second relates to the viral learnings for the industry. Restaurant during pandemic. Prof. Josephine Leonardo discussed that in restaurant physical distancing were implemented in place, wearing PPE like face mask and face shield are strictly implemented in all staff and guests. COVID-19 has not only been a devastating public health crisis, it has also been the restaurant industry greatest challenge to date. Never before have so many restaurants been forced to cease operations. Some will never reopen. Airlines during pandemic. Prof. Josephine Leonardo discussed that in all airlines they changed their habit in the new normal where social distancing and wearing PPE is implemented, that and they lesser than passenger to 50%. That's why 50% of employees lead of the COVID-19 pandemic has had a significant impact on the air transportation system worldwide. This paper aims at analyzing the effect of the travel restriction measure implemented during COVID-19 pandemic from passenger perspective of the air transportation system. New technologies and hospitality and tourism industry after pandemic. Prof. Josephine Leonardo discussed that are challenged in really according to the study after the pandemic. There will be no human contact, instead they replace great robot who do their job in frontliners. Bellman, water, also in kitchen there will be robot who can able to cook and plate to avoid food contact. Also there will be robot who can able to mix beverage. The fundamental role information and communication technologies is to facilitate business transactions and communicating relevant information to discuss makers. Insight in glimpse of the future of hospitality and tourism industry after pandemic. Tourism continues to be one of sector hit hardest by the COVID-19 pandemic, particularly for countries in the Asia-Pacific region and Western Hemisphere. Government in these regions and elsewhere haven't taken measures to ease the economic shock to household and business, but longer term the industry will need to adapt a post-pandemic new normal. However, many tourism independent economies are harmed by limited fiscal space. New initiative to reignite the sector could perhaps help. technology can also play an important role. With social distancing and healthy and hygiene protocols like to remain in place for the foreseeable future. The touchless service delivery and investment in digital technologies could be bridges to recover. Thank you.